Hello Equestrians, welcome back to another video. This month we're going to take a look at what we've been up to in February. So one big part of Equestrian is actually upgrading the buildings that are accessible from the top-down view. And we have several buildings such as the stable and the riding hall. And all of these buildings can actually be upgraded so that you as a player can get better bonuses and so on. So we have been working on this because we wanted to be very visible when you have upgraded buildings so that it looks different, you know? So our artist Eleanor has been making a ton of sketches and different models for all of these buildings, which you can see here probably. So she's been very busy making tons of variants so that you can upgrade all of your buildings and just see them getting bigger and nicer and so on. We've also finished the Thoroughbred breed and it's now added into the game. It's been very fun making it. I was very excited when the Thoroughbred won the breed poll that you guys voted in. And it was very fun to get to know more about this breed and hopefully make it justice. I'm very happy with the result and I really hope you like it. And we will of course make more breed polls. You really seem to appreciate it. And we think it's really fun to let you decide which breeds to be added. So we're gonna make a new breed poll for sure. So if you still have a favorite breed that hasn't been added yet, there's still a chance to vote that into the game. So you might remember me speaking about the competitions and the jumping competitions becoming more difficult as you progress and play through the game. This is a feature that we're working on a lot at the moment, so almost all of our focus is there at the moment. And actually not only will the jumps get higher and more difficult when you progress through the competitions, but we will also have different venues, so different competitions will take place in different arenas. So Walter has been making for now 5 different venues for the competitions, ranging from a smaller riding hall to a very big outdoor stadium. And I think this will really add a dimension to progressing through the competitions, and hopefully it will feel really epic to be competing in that the big outdoor arena. So I'm gonna show you a little sneak peek here right now, and you're gonna see much more of that later on. Moving on to some release info. We have a date for the next beta release. And the next beta release will be scheduled for April. And as usual, we will choose players who have signed up. They are chosen randomly, so it doesn't matter when you signed up or anything. Just make sure if you want to become a beta tester that you do sign up, and you do that via our website, equestriangame.com. And regarding the soft launch, that is scheduled for after the next beta release. And we will come back with more info once we are ready. But it's, as I said, it's scheduled for after the next beta release, and it's scheduled for this year. All right, time for some community questions. So, Yummy Marie is wondering if the game will be available on Mac. And the game will be available on mobiles and tablets, and it will be available on App Store and Google Play. We do have a plan and a vision to make a PC and maybe Mac and consoles game in the future. We would very much love to do that, but that would be a future project. So for now we are 100% focused on the mobile game Equestrian. Jay Ray is wondering if we can add a racing track. And fun fact is we actually did add a racing track way back, super long time ago. And the racing track was not meant for racing competitions, but was just meant for training speed and stamina. But then we sort of we made a big change to how the training works. So that whole level isn't used right now, and it's just on ice currently. But it exists, so maybe, who knows, maybe one day we will actually incorporate it somehow. All right, wrapping up. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you so much for your encouragement. It's honestly, I know I say this every time, but it's so much fun to just like see your encouraging comments on our YouTube videos and so on. We feel like really lucky to have such a nice community for our game, even though it's not even released yet. And that's honestly one thing that really keeps us motivated. So thank you all for that. I would also, of course, like to thank all of our patrons who support us each month. That's really appreciated. We did a little change to our Patreon recently. So right now, instead of 3 tiers that we had before, we only have 1 tier right now. It's called Backer. It's $1.50. And if you become a backer, you will get like access to our Discord, where you can chat with the developers and also like other patrons and beta testers. You will also like get previews of content before we show the rest of the community. And as a little sign of our gratitude, you will also get a badge and a special item in the game. So if you feel like this might be interesting, you can go and check out our Patreon page. Anyways, I would like to welcome all of our new patrons. It's quite a lot this month, and the new patrons are Tandonet, Kathleen the Master, Nadia Latapi, Alana Kavanaugh, Linda D, Lunaris, Christina Corrivo, Ariel Gordon Futcher, Lara Dubois, Caitlin Leadbitter, Tamika White Roberts, Stilo Slachen, Kate Chandler, Cameron, and Anne Pereira. Thank you so much for joining our little family of patrons. It means the world to us, and welcome. That's it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next one. Bye bye.